The need to re-examine the role of critical stakeholders in rebuilding trust in electoral procedures and institutions was the fulcrum of a one-day dialogue organized by the International Press Center with support from the European Union. The dialogue is targeted to set agenda towards achieving the objectives of rebuilding public trust for INEC and galvanizing the support of critical stakeholders in deepening the electoral process to ensure that the integrity and credibility that is required of the electoral process is maintained and safeguarded. Representative of INEC and Director of Voter Education and Publicity, Mrs. Mary Nkem, in her remarks said a multi-stakeholders approach is required to guarantee a viable electoral system. This is as she maintained the Commission's zero tolerance for electoral fraud, especially as it affects its staff.
When we have election and people default, there are organizations or agencies that have the responsibility to make arrest. The Commission does not arrest. There are organizations, and the organization also investigate. The Commission does not do that. So what the Commission does is that after they have been arrested, investigated, and those that are found culpable, they will send the file to the Commission. And when that is done, the Commission takes action. Because what the Commission does is that we partner with these agencies, the Nigerian Police, the EFCC. We partner with them. And it is what they bring on board that the Commission acts on. So, for the last election, about 19 case files were prepared for the Commission and filed for various jurisdictions of courts in Nigeria. It is worthy to know that out of these, 3 out of these 19 case files have been concluded and convictions secured against them.
Earlier, the Executive Director, IPC, Lanre Arongodade, in his remarks set the tone for the conversation.
As we approach 2 off-cycle governorship elections in Edo and Ondo states this year, and in view of the next general elections in 2027, this activity is deemed necessary to aid the process of developing strategic interventions that can contribute towards regaining public confidence and trust towards promoting the delivery of free, fair, peaceful, and credible elections in the country.
Other speakers, including the lead paper presenter Tunjojo, agreed to the fact that there are no perfect elections, but were also of the opinion for INEC to come clean in some of its election-related activities.
That almost a year after the conduct of the last general election, INEC is here to make public information about arrest, investigations, and prosecution of its staff that were alleged to be involved in compromising the integrity of the election. That is where it should start. You want to build confidence, start. Charity should begin from home. Aside from the Adamawa wreck that was thrown under bus to go and answer his father's name in the court, have you heard of any other INEC official that have been arrested or that is facing prosecution now? If there are, how many of them? We should have that information. That's how to rebuild trust.
The value or quality of the ballot depends on the level of confidence or trust that people have in the ballot and the kind of choices that we associate with the ballot.
The dialogue, which had select journalists and CSOs in attendance, is expected to generate discourse as a think tank forum towards preserving the integrity of INEC and creating grounds for rebuilding citizens' trust on scheduled activities of the electoral body for the February 3rd off-cycle elections and other electoral activities ahead of the 2027 elections. Chuks Okwatu, CNN News.